Chairman's report to the agenda tonight. There's a list of all the meetings I attend on behalf of the board, but I want to cover some of those with you. At the request of Josephine Gahn, Vice President of the Jewish Community Relations Council, who asked me to meet with her and other organizations representing the Jewish community to discuss Holocaust studies and related issues in light of the Spanish River situation, I scheduled a meeting here at the district office on July 29th. In attendance were Ms. Gahn, as well as Chief of Staff Tierney, Deputy Superintendent Oswald, Chief Academic Officer Sheffield, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning Diana Fetterman, Director of Communications Claudia Shea, Michael Hoffman, President and CEO of the Jewish Federation of Palm Beach County, Yael Hirschfield, Regional Director of the Anti-Defamation League, Lawrence Milstein, Regional Director of the American Jewish Committee, Lauren Gross and Paul Gross, Gross Family Center for the Study of Anti-Semitism and the Holocaust, Ira Gerstein, Board Chair of the Jewish Federation of Palm Beach County, Stacy Lampert, Chair of the Jewish Community Relations Council, and Lynn Pasekas, Chair of the Anti-Semitism Task Force. I know Ms. Brill has had follow-up meetings with leaders of the Jewish community that I thank her on behalf of the board for working with the Jewish community to allay the concerns they had with respect to Holocaust studies in our schools. Also, as I advised the board in our workshop on July 31st, I was attempting to have a meeting scheduled with the General Counsel, the Inspector General, HR, and principal leadership. That meeting took place on August 8th, and among the persons present were Chief of Staff Tierney, Principals David Alfonso, Ed Capitano, Maureen Werner, and Corey Brooks. From principal leadership, from the Office of Inspector General was the Inspector General Lung Chu, Counsel for Inspector General Liz McBride, and Investigator Oscar Restrepo. From Human Resources, we had Dr. Gonzalo LaCava and Vicki Evans-Perret. From the General Counsel's Office, Shantoya Bernard and Blair Littlejohn, and from School Police, Captain Michael Waits. I believe some suggestions as to policy changes will be coming forward as a result of that meeting. On August 9th, I set up a tour for the members of the Boca Raton City Council to tour the temporary school housing Verde Elementary this year while its new school is being constructed, and I thank them on behalf of the board for making the temporary school and the permanent new elementary school to follow possible, for providing millions of dollars worth of land from the city's land to the district. I was asked to attend and express the board's thanks at several administrative meetings in the last few weeks. I attended the Principal Leadership Academy at Dreyfus School of the Arts on July 25th, Transportation in-Service Day at Palm Beach Central High School on August 1st, the back-to-school kickoff pep rally in the Fulton Holland Cafeteria on August 6th, the meeting of all district directors in the boardroom on August 14th, and the Office Depot Start Proud event at Glade-View Elementary School on August 16th. I also visited Pahokee. As I promised Mr. Denard, I would go back and take a look at the school condition after what I saw earlier on in the summer, and I want to thank Mrs. Paul for that school is in much, much better condition. There's still some things that have to be done, but I understand they're in process, but Pahokee High School was in much, much better shape than when I originally saw it. And I also want to advise the board that I visited 3 charter schools on Monday to ensure that the schools had a safe school officer on their campuses last week. I visited the Worthington High School and and Worthington High School, Quantum High School, and Slam Middle High School. At Quantum, I found that they had a Boynton Beach police officer there last week, and at the other 2 charter schools, they had the sheriff's office. So I found that the district is in compliance, at least with those charter schools, and I've followed up with the superintendent and the chief's office, and I know that we had a safe school officer at every single one of the charter schools. Last week, they were there the first day of school, and they were the entire week from bell to bell, as the law requires. If you have any questions with respect to the report, they have to be submitted at an open meeting, so you can do that at the next board meeting if you'd like to ask any questions. That's all I have, and now we need to move to presentations. And now Ms.